Hallo, willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge LA Noire. Es sind schon wieder 2 Tage vergangen, deswegen weiß ich jetzt gerade gar nicht so genau, was ich eigentlich machen muss. Also ich schätze, weil wir gehen mal zu dem Willy Reed. Willy Reed. Nicht Weed wie Gras, sondern Reed mit R. So.
That old boy really fell for that broad. She was incredibly beautiful. Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Ja.
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride. You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
Gehen jetzt die Sirene an.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Was ist mit denen hier? Oh. Ach so. Ja, das stimmt. Ach komm, lass den fahren.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Wenn man es nur in der Zeit auch überhaupt könnte. Wäre eigentlich auch mal nicht so verkehrt. Wenn man sich mal noch ein paar Beweise anschauen könnte und so weiter. Willis Apartment, 1 Uhr.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Da hab ich voll kalt, weil ich nass geworden bin im Regen. Scheiße. Da ist was Trockenes
A
angezogen.
harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wait. Bull. You hear that?
Ehrlich gesagt nicht. Ich höre nichts. Jetzt höre ich, glaube ich, zwischendrin was. Ja.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Warum ist der jetzt höher? So, der ist hier hoch. I see. Ich verstehe. Okay. Tick, 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 tick. Und immer weiter nach oben. Springt er dann auch da runter? Wieso aber nicht golden? Wieso können wir die hochklettern? Ich dachte, das geht nur bei goldenen. Weil wir zu nobel sind.
He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Wait, the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Schließe die nackte Stadt ab. Wir haben $238 Fahrzeugschaden verursacht. Das wird aber schwierig, wollte ich eben noch sagen, den da runter zu kriegen, jetzt wo der da oben liegt und tot ist. Am Arsch der Welt. Oben auf dem Dach. Gut, wir haben 15 von 16 Hinweisen gefunden und wir haben leider nur 11 von 16 Fragen richtig beantwortet. Ich weiß leider nicht, welcher Hinweis uns gefehlt hat. Vielleicht habe ich auch an der letzten Station, wo wir jetzt waren, irgendwas noch übersehen, weil ich nicht mehr ganz reingekommen bin jetzt. Aber alles in allem 4 Sterne, damit kann ich leben. Julia Randall lebte wild, starb jung, brachte einen Mann ins Gefängnis und 3 ins Leichenschauhaus. Gut, machen wir mal einfach weiter mit dem nächsten Fall, schätze ich mal. Dafür blende ich mich dann gleich aus, was hier gespeichert hat.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole.
Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. But God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was won here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star, and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Offenkundige Bestimmung.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Umgelaufen, ne?
I'm going to memorize your name
Mouthpiece store strips
and
off
throw
me
my
at the
head
grand jury.
away.
Case got thrown out. Now the DA.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
I need a drink.
Ja, einen Drink brauche ich auch bald. Gut, dann soll der gerade fahren.
Can you drive to this one?
Such a nice area.
Wenn er irgendwann kommt jedenfalls, kann er bestimmt fahren.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Okay. 111 Club. Lunch. Kronleuchter. Treppe. Kugel. Männer oder Frauen oder keine Ahnung in Gewändern. 111 Club. 16:18 Uhr.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Geil. Ist ja gerade an der Stufe hängen geblieben.
Phelps, back again. We're here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
So, das ist Erde. Das sah für mich nach Blut
When
aus.
you're ready to have a civil conversation,
Hier alle Hinweise zu finden wird aber nicht so einfach. Fangen wir mal mit einer Leiche an vielleicht. Das Ärmchen, da ist auch nix. Da ist Morphin. Hui. Okay. Kann ich nicht wegdrücken wie immer.
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Ich glaube, die andere Jackentasche kann ich nicht untersuchen. Doch. Eben einfach direkt schon drüber gegangen. Da ist aber nichts. Und sonst ist an dem Ärmchen auch nichts. Gut. Da sind einige Einschusslöcher, die helfen uns aber nicht. B.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Ich nehme an, die bringen
Click.
Klick.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Ticket. Blue Room.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
Die Tickets hatten noch Stil.
I think I've seen it all. He kept his stash close at hand.
Okay, da kann ich nicht nach oben auf die Löffel hin und das Ganze gehen. Die sagt uns wohl nichts aus. Was ist da drin?
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Ich hätte jetzt mal geguckt, ob doch tatsächlich Zigaretten drin sind überhaupt. Da kann ich nicht durch. Da ist auch nichts. Da. Oh, da ist noch was.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ich will aber gerne noch die anderen Leichen überprüfen, auch wenn das Geräusch jetzt kam.
Find anything interesting?
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Sollte es da nicht noch mehr Tote geben? Ah, hier. Ein bisschen komisch, sich da so drüber zu beugen.
Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Das geht immer so langsam voran. Da ist nix. Da ist auch nix. Und ich nehme an dem Arm ist auch nix. Ekelhaftes Geräusch.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Etwas eigenartig. Aber gut. Dann haben wir jetzt ein paar Adressen zum Anfahren. Hier haben wir auch noch nicht alles. Ja, ich markiere jetzt mal den Blue Room. Es gibt halt auch viel zu überprüfen da.
You're behind the wheel.
Aber schon eigenartig, dass ich den jetzt nicht abstreichen konnte. Aber manchmal ist das ja auch im Laufe der Story, dass man da wieder hinkommt und dann geht's. Ich weiß es nicht. Blue Room, 17:01 Uhr. So.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
Wieso nicht?
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Guck ich erstmal, was wir hier so... Ja, ich denke, das ist dann der Beweis.
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that?
Mit der Karte.
I have a rehearsal to finish. It's time for you to leave.
Warum nicht?
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
Kenn ich.
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Coalfells.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Blue Room, 10:34 Uhr, also 22:34 Uhr, sorry. Mir fällt ein, warum wir am 111 Club oder wie es hieß, warum wir da nicht fertig waren. Da waren doch noch mehr Leute, oder? Hätten wir bestimmt jemanden befragen müssen. Ich muss da auf jeden Fall noch mal hin. Wir hoffen, dass das noch geht. Ich habe jetzt schon eine Frage verkackt. Ich kann nicht immer so viele Fragen verkacken. Es gibt noch ein Riesenproblem irgendwann.
Ben, can't risk losing the trail.
Aber die hält da an. Und rennt da rein. Selbst im Rückspiegel haben wir einen Spiegel. Also tatsächlich ein Spiegelbild. Nicht cool. Und jetzt? Die öffnet nicht. Jeder spioniert hier jedem nach. Mokambo Club, 11:25 Uhr. Dann hätten wir ihr einfach auffällig folgen können, wenn die wusste, dass wir kommen.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Waitress.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey.
Gut, dass da noch zwei Plätze frei sind.
I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Sehen wir dann.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Aber Beweis haben wir dagegen nicht.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Versuch ich ja.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Keine Ahnung. Was sagt denn der, wenn ich beschuldigen drücke?
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
Das kann ich nicht.
Looks like I made a mistake.
Dann böser Kopf.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Mhm.
Hey,
Hollywood Revier, 12 Uhr.
Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Dann rede ich mal noch mit dem, bevor ich hier einen kleinen Cut mache.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Wo hat denn der jetzt her so schnell?
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Guck mal, Courtney Sheldon. Ist ja nicht immer den ganzen, ist das nicht der aus den ganzen Artikeln? Epstein. Nee. Hallo. Higgins.
This is the crate we recovered. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Ja, ich brauche jetzt auch langsam einen Drink.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Jetzt ist der abgestrichen, jetzt kann ich da, der 111 Club, jetzt kann ich da leider keine Befragung mehr durchführen. Scheiße.